Hi, this is video number 10. This has been over an hour of um, tutorial, and I think this is crazy. But anyways, it's I hope it's been clear. So I'm just gonna carry on and add a few rooms. So I'm gonna be pausing and adding. So hopefully this is not gonna be too long. So add new rooms. Room name, I just room one. This room is going to be female only, 6 beds, um, bunk bed, room type, uh, bathroom type, share bathroom. It's a share room, and the background color will be. Okay, don't hate me for my color taste, okay? Like I said, it can be just the black and white, and whatever you. It's a female, right? Let's make it a little purple, pinky. Um, you can just black and white, gray, white, great white, great white. So just gonna repeat this. Room two. It's gonna be male, female. It's gonna be 6 beds as well. I'm just gonna make a lot of 6 bed dorms. Um, let's say this one has a private bathroom, a chair, um, orange, like orange. Yeah. So we have 4 rooms now. Let's see how it's looking. Not bad. You can move around, just click and drag, whatever order is better for you. I mentioned this in another video, but it's good to mention again. Um, I'm gonna create a bed type. I'm gonna create a bed type called um, mm, double with beach view. Um, double bed. Double bed with beach view. Um, let me create another one. Um, family. Family room. Right. So that's good. I'm gonna create another room. So this room's gonna be room 4. Is it 3 or 4? Male, female, 4 beds, and here family room. Bathroom inside. It's private. Let's see. I hope I'm not repeating the colors. So, okay. So there's 5 rooms. It doesn't matter the name of them. It's okay. You already know this is on the previous video. This was a booking that we added through the booking engine. So if you're curious about it, it's there. Um, every other item here is on the previous videos as well, from 1 to 9. The ninth is a video that I talk about the booking engine a little more deeply, including booking fees and down payments. So if you're interested in that, look for that video. So here, let's see what else can I add? I'll add some products. So there was a video specific just for products. It's as the seventh video. So if you haven't seen it, look at it. It will help you to understand what I'm doing here. Just gonna no. So there's the product types. There's you have to understand there's products and product types. So I'm creating here products. Yeah. I'm just using my own my own suggestions. No, this is okay. So I create product types. Now, when I click here in products, I create the product itself. So, for example, this is for beers. So I'm just gonna say regular beer, and I charge per unit, and it costs. It will be according to your currency. So I'm gonna add another one, large beer, 3, and the 6-pack. 6-pack will be 10. Promotion, yeah, per unit of 6-pack. So beers, okay. Now bikes, bike 1 per day, 10. Bike 2 per day, 10. I'm not gonna add too many. Bike 3 per day. Now towel. I'm just gonna create one type of towel, okay? Regular towel per booking. 3. All right. So now let's see. We have the room. We have reference company. Let's create some like walk-in. Phone booking. Social media and email. I'm just giving a few ideas. I mean, honestly, this is supposed to be for like portals that you work on. I don't like to say names, but you know what I'm talking about. So, this is where you add here. You can add whatever you want. So now we have products. So I'm going to create an email. I'm going to pause here because I'm going to copy an email from somewhere else. Okay, so I copied the email from the other place, and I'm going to add it here. You don't have to worry about this. You just leave blank. This will be email from the system. and this is the email. I'm just copy and paste, just so you see. So all you see here in brackets are buttons. So gas name, hostel name, check-in date, hostel city. Let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, just regular things. And if whatever you want to add, it's here. So booking reference number, booking balance, booking ID, and so on. Total cost, price per person per night, price per night, check-in date, checkout date, guest name, phone number, hostel name, email. So I'm gonna be adding more things here, but just so you to have an idea how it works. Okay, I'm gonna submit. Forgot. Arrival. Hey there. What's your arrival time? Okay, so hey there, what's your arrival time? And then you can change again here. All right. So what else do we add here? Booking page, booking agreement. I think we have everything. Now I'm gonna I want to save a video entirely just for bad price, but I will show you this a little quicker. How do you add a booking? Okay, so there's two ways to add a booking. One is clicking here on add booking, and then you just guess test check-in day 21st to 27th. It's private, yes. One female, one male. So now there's one thing. You see here, this little dot here, it represents the rooms that are available according to what you've added so far. So if you say yes, private, there's only two rooms that are private. One is a double, the other one is a family room, and this is one male, one female. So then it should be this one because it's available, right? But then I'm gonna add more bookings, and then I'm gonna do the same process, and you see how these blue lines here facilitate you to see what's going on before and after, because I give you 1 day before and 1 day after. So his checkout is 27th, and you see that the name, the blue doesn't go to the 27th because this is free. This should be bookable. So the next booking I add, if I receive a booking from the 27th, it will show me. I'll show you then. So reference company, let's say it was a phone booking, nationality, whatever, phone number, email. Now I'm gonna use an email that I used before, just so you can see how you can link two bookings from the same email. So when people come back to your hostel, you notice it. Okay. So these are the last bookings that are being added. This is the one that is still on open status, and this is confirmed that I just added. I didn't add any price just because it doesn't matter much, but I should have. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna added this price because I have access to it. On the permissions on video number 3, I talk about this. You can just make this delete, edit, disappear from here as according to the permission. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a booking here. When you add a booking, it gives a little comment here, a note. So every time you add a charge, it offers you a note. So you can write whatever. So this note is 2P6N. It's 2 people, 6 nights. From February 21st to February 27th, double private. Average 0. Why is it 0? Because I didn't put any price at when I was making the booking. I'm gonna make another one and I'm gonna show you. So this is 50 divided by 12. Does anybody know? I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. So okay, this is the booking. This is everything you need to know. And look, remember I was using the same email. So because it's the same email from the previous bookings, I have here booking 1079, 1040, and this is 1041. So what's happening is it's showing you the history of this email in the system, in the entire system. And it's saying that the booking 10739 stayed the property name home in London. But it was a booking that timed out, so it wasn't confirmed. And you don't have access to it because you just know its ID number. And you know the guy's name because it's the same guy's name who just booked with your property. However, there is a booking here that has a link. You see the link? Because it's a booking for the property, new property, and that's your property. This is where we are here, new property, right? So you can click here. You can click here and figure out what happened. That is it later? Is it earlier? It's confirmed. So now you are the 10740, and here you have 10741, which is the booking we were just at. So you can go back and forward to see the, even if the bookings, 2 different bookings, they're coexisting, and you can have a whole history about it. That was a video that I mentioned about rating the guest. So you don't rate from like stars. It's just positive or negative or neutral. You can just write a comment. So you know, I hope this is used more for the good than for the bad. So let's say if you see that somebody's coming to your place and you just write like, this guy was really cool, really cool, and I give a thumbs up. I don't have to, but I can. Neutral, thumbs up, and that's it. So let's go to the other room and see what happens. So you see, there's a little thumbs up here. This guy got a thumb up from this property, from you already. So he's coming back. How do you know? Because you see this, and he's coming back. You know, if the guy was nice, maybe you write like he gave 100% review. So I don't know. Maybe you give him some freebie. Maybe you put him in a nicer room, or let's consider the bad. Oh, this guy he didn't take shower, which is a problem, which is not a problem. It's complicated to like deal with, somebody comes to you and they're like, oh, there's such a bad smell in the room. It's a mixed dorm with like 12 beds, and there's only one guy, and you have 10 other people coming to you and complaining. And you're probably going to have a bad review because of that. And if you have that problem, you write not a nasty comment, you just write a responsible comment. Not everyone has access to this. Only administrators have access to this. So if your staff came to you and say, this guy was disgusting, this guy was this guy was taking people's money, this guy was taking people's food all the time, you write a responsible comment to the other administrator. So whenever that guy used that email to make a booking, at least you know before, and you prevent. You know, I don't know, put him in the separate room. Uh, at least you know. At least you know he's coming, and you figure. Okay, so this is the idea of this rating system. Um, so not much to talk about it. It can be like questionable if it's ethical or not. Um, but we're just taking care of our business, and we're not, hopefully not making a big deal. But think about scammers, think about theft, think about violent people, think about all the problems you had. Okay, if you had the chance to prevent that person to go to another place and make the same mess, wouldn't you do it? I would prevent any hostel to have the problems I had if I could, related to anything, but especially related to guests, um, that cause other guests to give me bad review, that gave me bad review with no reason. So yeah, I mean, this is another thing. Like, I could just say, well, I don't know what happened. This guest just gave a bad review out of the blue. So if you get a booking for that guest with that email, and I have the comment, oh, this guy just gave us a bad review with no clue. At least you know something bad is coming on your way. I mean, you can't cancel the booking. You just adding the booking with the email, so it doesn't matter where the booking comes from. If it's from one portal, if it's from another, just adding the email, and and then hopefully you can create a network of, instead of having blacklists, because blacklist may work, but I've seen receptionists accepting walk-ins and later figuring out they were exactly the same people who the receptionist added to the blacklist. So, the people changed their hair, they changed their, it's been like 2 years, whatever, and the guest comes back, and you have the same problem, and you figure out the same receptionist who added this person to the blacklist was the one who just made a check-in. Um, so it's out there. It's a tool. Um, if it's responsibly used, it could be really nice. Um, so yeah, that's it. Here, when people arrive, you check in. You click here. So this is open. I'm gonna move to confirm. They're all the same. All right. So check. You remember there's the phone caller for arrive and paid, arrive and not paid, not arrive and not paid. So not arrive and not pay is blue. Now arrived and not pay is red. How does it work? you tickle the box for arrived, and it's not paid. So what's going to happen to this? It's going to turn red. So when you come here on home and you look at this booking, it's red, right? And this is blue. So if I turn back to not checked in, it will go back to blue. All right. So we're getting to a point where I need to start talking about cashiers, because this is how you add payment. You cannot add a payment if you don't have a cashier. And you have a cashier, but it's not open. So I'm gonna have a whole video just about cashiers, and I'm gonna show how you add a booking, how you add a payment. Okay. So this is not next video.